was. Like these little girls out here. Let me tell y'all something, right? It's a little off topic, but I want y'all to really, really hear what I gotta say. And I want a lot of y'all parents to really hear what a shorty has to say. I have two sons and a daughter, right? And I treat all my three kids, I treat all of them equal. I treat each and every one of them the same. If neither one of them want to fess up for something that happened, all three of them get in trouble. Like a lot of y'all know my story, y'all know what's happened with my oldest. I want to give a shout out to his aunt, his dad's sister, which came into the picture. You know, right now I can call her my superhero because she's helping me out with him. So right now she's here, she's helping me out. That's what you call family. That's what you call teamwork. That's what you call letting a village help. But you can't just let everybody help. Trust me on that one. That's a topic maybe for later on or for another live. Because like I said, I'm gonna take my daughter to school in a minute. But listen, this is for y'all mothers out here, real quick. I want y'all to really listen. Pay attention to your daughters. All right? Because me personally, I am going through this right now. I'm going through a situation where these little girls don't seem to know their place. Little girls, they don't seem to know their goddamn place. Like y'all 12, 11 years old, 10, 13 years old, out here chasing these little boys. Talk about having sex, acting like y'all 20s, acting like, like y'all already been there. And what's crazy is, let me let y'all in a little secret. A lot of these little girls are still virgins. I wish they would want to stay like that. But you want to know what changes their minds? I had a conversation with a couple girls the other day because I got fed up. I got tired. The first time I had snap. Well, the first time I didn't snap. Let me retract that. I talked to them the first time like a parent should, but the little girls didn't listen. So the second time they got out of pocket, they disrespected my child, and shit had to get resolved. We had to get the parents involved and much more. But the third time, right? I'm sitting here and I'm letting these little young ladies know that this is not the way that you should be playing with these little boys out here. Like, if you want respect, you gotta earn that respect, right? Let me let y'all know this. Y'all are not gonna get respect by throwing yourselves out to these little boys. By sitting here and getting mad when y'all get no for an answer. When a little boy wants to move and do what they gotta do, y'all want to sit here and be all up in these little boys' faces and not giving yourself respect. You know what's crazy? When I ask these little girls why they do this, they do it because they see the older people do it. They see the older women do it. Us women talk about women empowerment and women leadership. We should be out here teaching these little girls, talking to these little girls. Even if it's not your daughter, you could take a minute and sit here and have a positive conversation with this little girl and probably change her way of thinking. Probably guide her into the right path. You don't even know. See, a lot of y'all think that these kids don't listen. Y'all forget that these kids, we was them at one point. And what's crazy is that if we thought we had it hard when we was young, what do y'all think these kids have now? Right? They have it hard too. They have a life outside of our life. And it's like a lot of people are sitting here thinking that because they did this, these kids are going to do it too. It ain't like that. See, what y'all not seeing is that y'all teaching these kids that. And y'all sitting here wondering why these kids are doing this and why these kids are doing that. Why? Because we're teaching them, we're showing them, we're giving them this behavior. And we're not telling them no better.